Hello, everybody. We are live on the internet. How's everyone doing? Is that how we begin these? No, I don't know. It's fine. Hello, my name is Shiva Mehta. I'm the GM, the MC for today's stream, where we are going to play masks set in the world of the boys, which, if you've been catching up, has gotten very exciting. And today I'll be joined by an incredibly mischievous superhero cast. Indrani, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. My name is Indrani. My pronouns are she, they. I will be playing Shakti Woman with a hyphen, who is the amalgamation of the corporate hellscape that our future is poised to be. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. I'm going to throw it off to Alaka.
Hey, I'm Malika. I will be playing Hari Bhograj, who does not have a superhero name yet. To be decided, work in progress, all those great acronyms. But he's just a ray of sunshine,
Truly.
mostly, when he's not being passive aggressive.
Excuse me. Sorry about
Bless
that.
you.
Bless you. Let's go to Chira.
Hi, I'm Chirag, coming to you from across the oceans because for first time, Destiny Dragons is international. Yes, I'm in London right now. Yay!
Hey, that's right.
Saat Samundar Par. That's fine.
But my character is still in Mumbai, and that character is Tiger Spider. You know, he's a friendly guy, got 6 arms, and really just wants to bring his friends over for some dinner with his mum, which, is getting a bit late, and he's definitely not getting antsy about being late to see his mum. Definitely not. No, this is fine. Superheroing is fine. Also, he's in the B list at last. He got
which is an upgrade. It's an upgrade.
Yeah.
Indrani, do you have some announcements for us?
Yes, I do. I have 2 big announcements and 1 smallish announcement. The first one is the final nominees, the final scholarship recipients for Big Bad Con's POC scholarship were reached out to 2 days ago, and congratulations to the folks who've been accepted. And if you applied, please check your inbox for additional details. The second announcement is that we're gonna have some changes down here at Daisies and Dragons, especially on our streaming setup. These 4 lines around us. Basically, we're going to be tabling our Eberron campaign, the Broken 12, for the foreseeable future. And before all of its 2 fans freak out, hear me out. Okay, we're basically looking to do more short form mini campaigns out of types of things, so that it's easy for people to jump in and watch what we do and learn about different TTRPGs and whatnot. So the Broken 12 may or may not come back in the future. We'll see how that goes. But for now, our focus is to just try a bunch of different things out. And the way we're doing this is by expanding our channel to include members of our community. So what this means is that we're looking for streamers who are, and you don't have to have any experience. If you're interested in streaming actual plays like the one we do over here, or like the ones you've seen online, please sign up with the Google form link that we will throw in chat real quick. And we're basically hoping to build sort of like a community of streamers who can use this channel as a platform, because unexpectedly Daisies and Dragons became more of a community than it was like a Twitch or YouTube stream. We're a community first, and we want to keep uplifting the people here. So
we wanted fans, but instead we got a family.
Oh, that's so damn sweet.
I'm so disappointed.
Yeah. But yes, so sign up if you're interested in streaming with us. And this is going to be one-shots, mini campaigns, stuff like that. You don't have to be Desi to sign up if before anybody asks. This channel is open to anybody and everybody, as long as you're a cool, chill person.
As long as you lead with love and kindness.
That is what I meant by cool and chill. That's announcement number 1 and 2. And the third smaller announcement is that we're gonna be doing a Pride fundraiser by auctioning a set of handmade dice, which I will make. So if you are interested in, just putting your money out to a good cause, stay tuned on our Discord for more details. That'll be coming up soon. And that's me. I'm breathless, I'm sweaty, and I'm ready to play some
That's
masks.
entirely too much detail. I think you've been spending too much time on the internet. But before we begin, two important notes from me. One, the roleplay thing, the application, currently it's not funded, not paid. We will hope in the future to find a way to pay people who would join us. But just know that if you're signing up, there's no payment right now. We don't get paid, so we can't really pay you.
But, and what we should add to that is that if at any point we're able to monetize through like Twitch subscriptions or whatever, any money earned during the streams will be split amongst the players and the GM. So if we make money, we will share that money with anybody who is streaming.
All 50 cents of it.
All 50 cents will be divided 5 ways between all the 5 people on the stream.
10 cents is a lot, okay? In 1940.
Yeah,
all
so
right.
That's the monetization side of things.
Yes, and the second thing is content warnings for today's stream. As you guys might have noticed, we are playing a game set in the world of the boys, which is extremely violent, has a lot of gore, death, generally a grim view of the world. So just keep that in mind. This is, I would say, NC-17 stream. If you do not meet those requirements, I suggest you step away. Go watch some of our other content. It's a lot more teen friendly. And for the rest of you, let's dive in to today's episode of Masks.
Also, any resemblance to people, fictional or real, it's completely your own imagination. It's definitely coincidence. Nothing.
Yeah, I did not plan any of these characters to resemble or represent any existing people.
Shout out to my lawyer friend Shiva, our shared lawyer friend Shiva, who reached out to me after our first issue and be like, it's funny, but like
you're still screwed.
Thoda sambalo. Yeah, basically. Shout out to Shiva, we love you so much.
All right. So last we left off, you guys, Shakti Woman, Tiger Spider, and the yet to be named superhero, currently known as Hari Bograj, were essentially in a TV interview getting interrogated for their actions against Lal Pani or Red Water. They barely managed to get out of that interview in one piece after constantly being berated by the extremely loud Pranab of the National. And other than that, you guys made your way towards a PR event at a local Starbucks, but were quickly attacked by Mr. Education. Shakti Woman made quick work of this villain by beheading him.
Yeah.
So that was that. And then you all managed to get a coffee. While at Starbucks, you were approached by a mysterious figure who seemed to suggest that you meet him at the basement of the Shakti Foundation, which is where all of you go to study. Having never met him, also never having heard of a basement in Shakti Foundation, you were undoubtedly curious. Eventually, you made your way there, and while in the labs at the Shakti Foundation, spoke to Saraswati, who is Saraswati with 3 W's because www dot. And when you spoke to Saraswati, you learned more about the piece of plastic that Hari Bograj had retrieved at the scene of the crime where Lal Pani had attacked. This plastic seems to have a kind of golden silicon, which is a impressive substance that is able to essentially, no matter its size, be coated to make the plastic take the shape and form that it needs it to. Which is partially why Hari Bograj, who has the ability to turn plastic into jelly, edible jelly, might I add, was not able to affect this particular piece of plastic. So, with that all done, let's pick it up. We had to do one particular thing at the end of the last session, which was, I believe, grow closer to the team. So, out of curiosity, as you guys as a team, who made you feel welcome in the team?
We all answer this, right? Individually?
Yeah.
It's like an individual
Yeah.
ones. Yeah. Yes. Let me think.
You have two
Oh.
choices.
Yes, we
Flip
have
a
tough
coin.
one.
Who made you feel?
You're spoiled for choice.
I'm spoiled for choice. I mean, you did call us a B-lister, which I think is pretty nice. So I think Shakti Woman made me feel like closer, like actually part of it. Part of a team. I don't know whether we heard the whole "Can we dump them? Can you dump these guys for a bigger superhero team?" By the way, you
Which,
made
if
us
you
do.
did, I turned it down. So
Yeah.
remember
Also,
that.
just so you know, at the end of the session, we choose one of these options. We either grow closer to the team,
All right.
we grow into our own image of ourselves, or we grow away from the team.
What would you guys say?
Yeah. At this point, I stick with I grew closer to the team because we went to Starbucks together.
Right.
Good time. Yeah, and bringing people over to like meet. Yeah, so I think I grew closer to the team. Yeah, you have influence. I give influence to Shakti Woman because you
I
already
already
have
haven't.
because you already have influence. Instead, you can change my labels. You can increase one of my labels and decrease another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have access to my character sheet, so you can, say I'm so special, increase freak, or you're not a freak, you're an ordinary guy, and reduce my freak, increase mundane,
Here's what I'm
whatever
gonna
you want
do.
to do.
I'm
No,
gonna.
it's your choice completely.
I know. Here's what I'm gonna do. I will reduce danger by 1 and increase savior by 1.
Okay, so you don't see me so much as a threat; you see me as a hero.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
And because of that, I get to either clear a condition or gain potential. And I choose to uh
As
where'd it go?
usual,
I
my
choose
subs have
to
crashed. I'm just gonna disable them.
What is wrong with Shubham's subs?
I don't know. It's fine.
I'm gonna get rid of my angry condition. So all I am is insecure.
Hey.
Oh,
Aren't we
All right.
all?
Who wants to go next? Shakti Woman or Hari?
Hari.
I'll go next. I think I grew closer to the team as well. We had a bunch of team bonding things, and the fact that Tiger Spider invited us over to his place for like dinner and everything was really nice. I would give influence if I could to Tiger
Yeah.
Spider, but you may
Yeah.
change a label.
All right. So in that case, I'm gonna say, I mean, you were a big hero, so Savior goes up. Actually, yeah, Savior goes up, and he doesn't. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he doesn't think you're dangerous because he invited you over to meet his mom. So yeah, danger goes down by 1, savior goes up by 1. We were
Awesome.
heroes. We kicked ass.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
And that leaves, I believe, Shakti Woman.
yeah. So did you grow close to the team, grow into your own image, or grow away from the team?
I think I grew closer to the team as well. Um, I'm gonna give it to Hari Bhograj because there was a moment where uh, Shaktiman was like, "Oh, I can't, do this," and and Hari Bhograj was like, "Yeah, just come. You can wear your normal clothes and you can come hang out with us." And that was really important to her. So I'll say he influences her, which he already does. So you can shift my labels.
Whoa. Shift labels. I will push down freak by 1. And I think I will,
Sure.
because Hari doesn't like think he thinks you're super cool. But like he
Hmm.
also thinks you're totally like a fun, chill, normal person. So you put mundane up by 1.
I like that. That really like fucks with the build of like the character, which is super cool. I love it.
This is
Yeah,
sauce.
remember,
No, don't
He thinks
apologize.
you're
It's
cool.
great.
remember,
Yeah,
failure means that we gain more experience.
Nice.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right. With that done, if I'm not mistaken, it's time to start the session. I add a team to the pool. So do that, whatever that means. Do it.
All right. So the The team pool has 1.
Yeah.
I don't think we keep from last session.
Yeah. No, I don't
There
think
we
you
go.
do. Let's not stack it.
I agree.
Cool. All right. You guys were examining this piece of plastic, and having used Saraswati's little Saraswati tech, which is a small AI that lives in our wristwatch, you were able to, and along with Hari Bograj's kind of plastic bending powers, you were able to decipher a symbol in the piece of plastic itself, and you noticed it is the symbol of Kaal, which is a supervillain organization that has plagued the world for a while now. So, what do you guys want to do?
Blessings. Where did you say you found this item again, Harry?
It was like it washed up on the beach when we were fighting Lal Pan.
Huh. So it probably was. Maybe it was from Lal Pani. Is Lal Pani part of the of Kaal? I think he is. Not
Wow.
sure.
Wait, do you think they're like a subsection of Kaal, or like they mercenaries? Like
Yeah,
they get
they-
hired out?
There's
Could be.
always the ones at the top, and then there's like the C-list
Yeah.
supervillains who just are the ones we end up having to take down. So I think Lal Pani might be one of those C-list supervillains.
Sure, maybe. I mean, maybe they might have just bought the tech from Kaal as well.
Yeah. Assuming, is there anyone in Kaal who could have made this? This is theoretical super tech, right? I look at Saraswati.
Saraswati is currently kind of busy tweaking the AI because it seems to be acting oddly. And she's like, some kind of interference running in over here. And as I start hearing your question, she looks up, and that's just when you hear this flip flop of simple shoes entering as you see.
I grab the silicone and I hide it with
Okay.
Hari Bograj and
Okay. Yeah, you all you hide it probably swiftly enough as you see headmistress Pratima entering the lab. She's wearing a classic sari that's wrapped around her. It's like it's just ivory colored with gold kind of borders. Very simple outfit except for like a very prominent red bindi in the center. Glasses, and headmistress Pratima, you guys know, as a generally is the antithesis of electronics in that. As if depicting the age that she was born in, tech doesn't work around her very well, and so Saraswati starts backing away. She's like, "Oh, hello, headmistress. It's nice to see you." And Pratima's like, "Oh, I wasn't aware that you're here, Saraswati. I'm sorry. You might have to disable your little watch for a while being." And then she turns to all of you with her kind of keen eyes and goes, quite a group we have over here today at this time of the evening. What is everyone up to?
Tiger Spy is like standing up as straight as he can, like he doesn't know what to do with his hand. So one of his hands is, out in front, another one's behind his back, other one at his side because he doesn't know which is the right, and then he keeps alternating between them. He doesn't know what's right. Like, headmistress, no, we're just trying to do more studies. Right? Studies, it's a lab, it's a good place to do studies.
We have a
Right, cool.
science project.
A science project. That's lovely. What science project?
It's a little like experimental right now. We're kind of in the early stages of it, trying to figure out some interesting material transformative abilities or lack thereof.
Headmistress, do you remember the class that we took in our brand management portion of our exams where we went over protecting your IP? Perhaps this is an exercise in that where when we have something to share, we'll let you know. It's very exciting. It's so good to see you.
I see, but Shakti woman, I didn't realize that you particularly care about brand management. It always seems like you let Sunita handle everything instead.
Right, but Sunita's hair is falling out, and I think she might need a little bit of assistance. And whenever she does take a break, it might be good for me to know and keep up to date with these things so that I don't have to always rely on other people. A
Right.
superhero must be self-sufficient.
That is absolutely true, indeed. Right. So nothing, just a science project then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just thought it was interesting to see Shakti Woman hanging out with Tiger Spider and Hari Bograj. So I thought I would come see what was going on.
We're a team now, so
Oh, do you have a name?
we're workshopping things.
Yes.
Well, don't wait.
Marketing hasn't
Don't,
gotten back to us.
Yeah.
don't wait on Hari Bograj. Because they haven't even named themselves yet. So
Lab coat.
I mean,
This is naming
I have some options. They're just not great options.
I see.
The 17s. Incense.
17.
And at this point, Pratima turns to, so looks at Saraswati, goes, and are you also working on the science project with them? Do you guys say anything, or are you letting Saraswati answer?
I
mean-
look at Saraswati with that sort of like, I told you I would follow you, but you gotta keep your mouth shut.
She's like, oh no, headmistress, I just happened to be here, so I thought I would say hi. I'm just such a fan of Shakti Woman, of course, right? So yeah, I'm running late. I should like go home now. So I'll see you all later. And she kind of like tries to hug the wall and avoid getting into the range of the headmistress, but you can see like little pieces of tech that are probably in Saraswati's outfit are just like frying off from being so close to Pratima. And yeah, just leaves. Looks at all of you and then kind of Pratima starts walking and just examining like beakers and goes, I really don't like this section of the building. It's the one that makes the least amount of sense to me.
Why? Oh, well, what brought you here so late, headmistress, ma'am? If I can ask, it's fine if you don't want to say. It's okay. And he salutes, but then because he's all three hands, he just backs himself in the head.
That's amazing. I was, like I said, I was curious to see why all three of you were gathering because I saw you fly in earlier, and that caught my eye.
Yeah, we had a little bit of we took down Mr. Education.
Yes, I saw that. That was a very violent takedown, Shakti Woman.
Oh, and you see like her arms freeze up a little bit. I didn't. I was just trying to.
I
protect my team.
thought you were trying to go closer into leaning into the legacy of Shaktiman, but this seems to be more leading away from who he is. In his many years of work, decades, he has never killed anybody.
Right. He hasn't. Well,
And how many are
he's
you
never-
up to now?
11.
And how does that sit on your conscience?
I did what I had to do to protect my team.
I see.
Yeah. What's it called? Are you using your influence to tell her who she is?
Yeah, I'm going to say this is a move to be that Fatima is trying to use an influence to be like, you aren't living up to your legacy, which I would believe is the.
Yeah, you basically say which label goes up, which goes down. It's
Yeah.
not like danger is going up.
Yeah.
Maybe superior or savior is going down. Whichever
Oh,
one.
Savior's going down and Danger's going up.
Works for me.
Yeah. You can roll to reject it if you want, or
Yeah.
you can accept it.
I feel like Shakti
Here's the
Woman's,
thing.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I am convinced that this is what I had to do to protect my team. So
Hmm.
I'm just going to roll. So what is it? A 2d6 straight? Or
Yes,
yeah.
2d6 straight.
What you get?
Roll a 2.
I believe that means your labels shift.
Indeed.
You mark a condition and a label shift.
I'll mark guilty.
Cool. Nice. And then, with that kind of like leaving Shakti Woman a little shifty in her stance, Pratima turns her keen eyes towards Tiger Spider. Did you hurt yourself when you hit your head like that? When you were trying to... I don't know what you were trying to do. Were you trying to salute?
I was trying to salute. It's fine. I'll get over it. Okay.
All right.
It's okay.
You know, when you recovered from your horrible accident, I was glad. I thought we need someone like you, who can be a bit more different from everyone else and still represent the common person, because you're so, what's the word? Simple, and yet so different.
Oh, I don't think I'm that different from anyone else. I mean, like,
you have 6
everyone's
arms.
got super strength, I didn't have it before, but it makes me really I mean, you can still only use 2 when we play cricket, so I mean, like, how important is 6 arms anyway?
Well, depends on what you're doing. I would imagine if you're a chef at McDonald's, it's very important. I would like to take notes with 6 arms. It would certainly make a lot of the coordination easier.
Of course.
So, but and you're saying that you're willing to work with Shakti Woman, really?
It's an honor to work with Shakti Woman. Shakti Woman is amazing. She's S-class.
This is true, mostly because of her legacy. We will see how long that stays.
Shakti Woman has incredible arrest records. She's been a top class in all the studies and all these kind of things. And her Instagram has over how much has it reached now? 400,000, 500,000 followers?
Give or take.
Yeah. She's so great. She's great. It's an honor. I'm lucky to be part of it. I'm like, a bug cat on her shoes.
No, No. Is that what you think?
I have to be bug cat. I can't just be a bug because of the name. I gotta do
there's
branding.
no, we're a team. That's not.
Well,
Yeah, you're just as important to the team as
Yeah.
the Shakti Woman.
Yeah, we're all equals, and this.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
I am going to use my move symbol of authority
Okay.
and turn to Headmistress Pratibha and say, we're still figuring out what our roles in this team are, but I think we've been working together very well. And if you disagree, perhaps you can run it by the team that put us together. We did a chemistry test, all of it worked out, but for now we think we'll get back to our work, if that's okay. And I'll use it to try to ask them to get out of my way, in a way, just ask them to leave.
All right. You can roll superior for this, I guess.
Which you people... Oh, it's a 0? Great. That's fine. That's fine.
I believe this would be a...
Yeah.
It's...
It's either a symbol of authority, which is in order based on authority they recognize, which is savior, or it is provoke someone, which is superior. When someone is susceptible, you would say what you're trying to get them to do.
Yeah.
So I guess
you can try
I'll
to...
say symbol of authority, because that's like my playbook thing, right? So I'll just do that. An order based on authority, yeah. On a hit, I choose 1.
Okay.
I rolled a 9, so I think that's a hit.
That is a hit. With, I believe, a condition to it. It's not a...
No.
Oh, no.
There's no
condition.
Okay.
On a hit, if they got a 10+, you get a +1 against them.
Right.
Now you, at the MC, can choose one of these options. Do what they say, get out of their way, attack you at a disadvantage, or freeze.
No.
I'm asking them to get out of my way.
You see Pratima smile a sly smile as you say this, and goes, perhaps there is some hope for you lot after all then. Very well. I look forward to seeing how this team plays out. If you do run into any trouble and would like to reassess, or perhaps would like my insight into matters, my door is always open.
Thank you, ma'am.
And
Thank you, ma'am.
Pratima leaves. Seemingly, as she leaves, you see the lights flicker again around her.
Ugh, I hate her.
I thought for a long time she was a ghost whenever she walked around. I was embarrassed it took me so long to realize that was her superpower.
What a headmistress.
Don't let her rattle you, okay? She does this. She tries to get in your head, but it's
Yeah,
fine.
but she should be encouraging people. We're trying to save the world, you know. Or well, at least save our city, or our district, or even our school, whatever.
It's just tough love, isn't it? You know, you just be very like stern with them because it makes them do better, right? Like parents and teachers do that thing. It's normal, isn't it?
And they do it, but it's not very nice. It doesn't feel very nice.
Talk to woman. You said a team put us together? A super team wanted us to be together?
No, I meant
Or a
like
marketing team?
yeah.
Or are you making that up?
Well,
what marketing team would want us together?
Wait, you don't know this? I thought Sunita must have been. Sorry.
I just got the assignment. I was like, oh, good, it worked out. But I didn't.
It's well, they basically do these tests where they put.
Mhm.
I don't know what the term is.
Oh
Some
no,
of
it's
the
an
heroes.
MBTI test. You know that's all junk. Right?
It's basically to like test compatibility. And Sunita was actually asking me about it earlier, and I thought it went pretty well. What do you think? Do you think we did okay? Do you want to be my teammate? If not, that's fine too.
Of course we
No,
want to be
no
your
hard
teammate.
feelings.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course
we
we want to
totally
be
want to
your
be
teammate.
your teammate.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
cool.
Then yeah, so are you. You're amazing, both of you. Great. So it does.
And I want to
It
be your
doesn't matter
teammate
what.
too, says to Harry. You know?
Oh geez, thanks. That
Yeah.
felt a lot worse somehow. I was cool
Yeah.
with you not mentioning it at all this time. Because then it was just included. But now it feels like I got singled out somehow.
I
No,
singled
it's
you out because
fine.
you're
It's
special.
cool.
Okay, I'm going to shut up then.
Who did Shakti Woman give the piece of plastic to?
I gave it to Hari Bhograj because it belongs to him.
Okay, Hari, where would you have put that piece of plastic? Was it in your pocket, in your hand? What were you doing with it?
Think hard, all right? That lady is a fucking snake.
I would have like if I had a backpack, I would have shoved it in there.
All right. What does your backpack have?
Probably a lot of weird unused plastic stuff.
If you're hungry, you can
stuff
just make it into
Yeah,
jelly.
it's a snack.
Exactly. Yeah, that's my snack bag. I don't know, like notes, school stuff. A walkie-talkie. I don't know.
You hear the sound of the walkie-talkie going on the fritz as suddenly your backpack, which I'm guessing is on your back, has, you guys see as it has plastic hands, spider-like hands shoot out, and it jumps out as it essentially becomes a six-legged spider with a bag on its back, and like the buttons, the zippers on it are like its eyes, and you see it's oozing random goop, which is a mixture of food and wires and other ingredients that Hari Bograj had in his bag, and it kind of like lets out a rattle as it looks at all of you.
Gross!
Are you doing that? What the fuck?
No! Are you doing that? That's like a spider thing.
What, me? I didn't know I had. Do I have this power? Hello, friend. And I looks at it.
Are you trying to do something? Are you trying to pierce the mask in this case, or are you just being?
Yeah. What's it called? I don't know.
Sure.
If I have the ability to talk to spider or spider-like beings,
Makes
but
sense.
I am basically trying to like. hello, friend. Have you come to? And I guess just talk to him. Whichever one is there's a talking move for mundane.
Yeah, go for it.
it's,
You can try mundane for this. Sure, go for it.
Yeah. I think it's yeah.
He's
love
doing that, and I'm like,
comforting and supporting. Like, hey, little guy, how big is the spider? Like a spider?
No, it's a big spider. It's the size of the bag. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be friends with it.
Go
Let's
for
see how
it.
this goes.
he's trying to be friends with it, and I'm just getting ready to kick it to oblivion because it was on me.
Yeah, same. I'm like getting ready to directly
Yeah.
engage a threat.
Where did it? Yeah, I got an 8 plus -1, so I got 7.
7. I believe that's a success with a condition, right?
Yes, correct. So for comfort or support, on a hit, they hear you. They mark potential clear condition or shift labels if they open up to me.
All right. You're trying to be friendly, right? So let's say,
Yeah,
I
buddy.
would say this makes them,
I'm just like holding out my hand, like, hey, little buddy.
yeah. It kind of goes from like this aggressive to like, kind of moves a bit closer and you see like little pincers that are essentially just pencils that Hari Bograj had in the bag are like the pincers now, and they kind of peck your fingers.
Yeah. I mean, if my skin wasn't super tough, it probably would draw blood. But
Yeah.
at this point, it's like, oh, this is great.
Yeah. With
He's friendly as he's eating my hand.
with that, he kind of the spider seems to twitch, and then you see as leaps for the windows of the basement lab, and essentially just tries to make a run for it through the window.
Holy shit! No, it's got the thing.
Yeah, can we do something?
You guys can act. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. While Tiger Spider was talking to it,
Yeah.
I summoned 2 golden chakras
Yeah.
in my hands, and I will like hold them almost like that character in Eternals who holds both like I forget the name, but basically like as it's trying to jump, I'm gonna try to like swipe at it
Yeah.
and cut it down or cut like
Yeah.
the legs off so it can't run.
Yeah.
So
yes.
that's directly engage a threat.
Go for it. Yeah, you could definitely do that. This has already got one condition marked against it, but it's a friendly condition, so I wouldn't say.
That's
I
a
mean-
6.
6.
Oh, who's the leader in this fight? Sorry, we need to
I don't think this
establish.
counts as I don't think we're engaging a dangerous
Is
threat.
this
a fight?
Kinda catch
Oh,
a small
okay.
spider.
Yeah, this isn't
We have
a.
one
Yeah.
Yeah, we have one team pool, but I don't think this counts as a dangerous threat.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6.
Okay.
My superior. What do I roll for attacking? Straight up?
Danger.
Danger.
Danger unless you have a move that says otherwise.
Yeah.
No, I have a 0 in danger thanks to all of y'all messing my stats up.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a 6.
Okay. So this is what you are.
Direct engagement.
Directly engage
Okay.
a threat, so that's a fail.
It's yeah. Yeah, Chirag, you were gonna say something?
Oh yeah, I think that just means MC hard move. They want to do something.
Yeah. Your discs that you try to use essentially open up the window that it was trying to break through in the first place and allow it a clean path to scramble towards across the garden that is outside the labs. And so essentially, it goes through the window and onto the garden, and it's heading towards what seems to be the large fountain that holds like the symbol of Shakti, which is a Trishul, kind of in the center. So it's headed towards that right now.
This is a problem. We gotta stop it.
No, it's next to jelly. It's still a plastic thingy.
That's
Can
right.
you do
Okay.
it? Need a range or is it like a touch thing?
It's a touch thing. We have established that my powers would be AF.
Sounds
Okay.
good. All right, so I basically pick up Hurry
Oh, no.
on my back and just jump out the window.
Amazing. Go for it. You can use. I would say. What move do you want to call this?
I think it's probably unleash my powers.
Go for it.
Like,
So you try to catch
here
this
we go.
creature. Got it.
Let's roll. Come on, freaky.
I duck so
Alright.
that my head does not bash against the window frame.
Okay,
Oh,
so
please.
this
Me out.
so this is a 6.
Huh.
If anyone wants to spend a team point to bring it up to 7, we can, or I can fail.
No,
One
you're literally
second, I need
jumping
to.
out of a window.
Yes.
Sure. So the +1 from Shakti Woman, because they made a hole big enough for me to get through. And that brings our team pool to 0, and my roll is a 7.
Instead of like the this being big enough, like you see like this chakra shield like shield you as you're going out, so like even like a little bump and tug doesn't hurt.
Nice, nice. So as you guys are protected by this halo of golden light, and you are shot through by Tiger Spider, who is carrying Hari Bograj, you make your way. You roll the 7, which is a success, but with a condition, right?
It is either I can choose what's called. I either mark a condition, or the GM will tell me how the effect is unstable or temporary. You know what? Let's tell me how the effect is unstable or temporary. I'm trying to catch up to this. So however you want to say. Also, would you say this was a foolhardy action that I took without asking the team? You know, grabbing.
I think, considering the little bit of work you've done so far, this isn't particularly foolhardy. It's definitely not endangering anyone any more than you would if you were a normal superhero team. So I'll say this is fine.
Wait, what does Hari think?
Oh yeah, Hari.
Hari's like, what the fuck?
I was not expecting it, but I'm okay to go along with it.
There you go. Okay, so as you run towards this thing, the downside is that you are still getting familiar with the dexterity half of having all this strength, and in a very classic fashion, managed to just hit a rock in the garden and land up tripping. So now your question is, do you want to trip in a way where you slam Hari Bograj into the ground and then somersault, or do you want to throw Hari Bograj and just continue tripping by yourself?
Yeah, obviously I'm going to throw Hari Bograj. 100%.
Yeah.
Got it.
Can I from the window?
Sure.
Like I'll also make my way down. I can fly. So I'm going to use my shield again, and I'll throw it as you chuck Hari Bograj. I'm gonna wrap Hari.
This character's just being coin tossed like a piece of pizza dough all around.
You know how in Miss Marvel she uses hard light to like make like these steps.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna like throw chakras down, so like it's like bump, 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 bump.
Got it.
Yeah, and like easy.
Okay, go for. You know what? I'll say this is slightly tricky, so I would like to see you roll a little bit of like savior and see if you can nail this.
Yeah. My savior, which you moved down to -1, I'll roll that.
Is it?
I started with a 2, just so you guys know.
Oh, you're protecting him. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
8 -1, 7.
7.
Nice.
All right. Here's the thing. You're so used to creating these discs to decapitate people that.
It's a success.
Yeah. So you're just not used to creating them soft enough for like gentle landings. You know, the thing about Superman, if Superman flies up, is that he has to accommodate for momentum and inertia, and that's the thing you don't do. So Hari Bograj, you just hear audible oomphs as like as goes sliding into the grass. Hari Bograj managed to touch some grass, so that's great.
Needed it at this point.
But Shakti Woman, I believe 7 is still a condition, right?
This is defend.
No,
On a 7 and to 9,
Yeah.
it costs you. Expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation.
So this slightly escalated the situation, but you're not exposed to any danger.
All right.
The creature, on the other hand, meanwhile, has scrambled away and seems to have jumped into the fountain.
Remember, you get one of the bonuses, Shakti Woman. You can add a team to the pool, take influence over Hari, or clear a condition.
Oh no! I tell you what, I will add a team to the pool. But do you think I just I'll add a team to the pool.
Okay.
Okay, Hari, you're the closest one to the thing. Can you get it?
It seems to have gone into the water. You guys currently don't have line of sight on.
Ow. Yes, I can get it. Wait.
As I'm
I
like
went-
slowly descending, I'm like, "Are you okay? Are you hurt?" To Haribog.
just gave Shakti woman a look. Like, listen, I'm
What?
pretty banged up, but I'm okay and thank you for the assist. Anyways, forget
Oh.
that at the moment. This thing's
Hey.
getting away. We need to
Okay,
deal
go.
with that. We'll figure out
Alright.
the rest later. Okay, I
Alright.
sprint to the pool using whatever is left of my Parker's senses after being ping-ponged around.
Nice.
Can I
Yeah.
assist?
Oh,
You're
dude.
not assisting me!
You arrive at the pool by quickly running up there. What do you want to do to discover where this creature might have gone? Because the pool looks like it's vibrating a little bit. The fountain's pretty large. It's I would say it's 20 feet
Yeah.
wide.
Oh, that's a big fountain.
Yeah.
May I assess the situation?
Go for it.
Great. It's superior, yes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Am I good at superior? I don't think
You
so.
should be good at assessing the situation as a beacon.
Well, I have a 0 to that, so that's a big 7.
Amazing. Well, you could do straight up creeping, which is when you scope out a person. So you could roll it with
Oh,
mundane.
That's right. Oh, that's right. I can.
Yeah.
Well, my mundane. Okay, then I will just add my mundane to that, and that's a 10.
Nice.
Oh, well.
You very quickly notice that the water level in the fountain has gone down just a few millimeters, which for something this wide means it's actually a bit of a dramatic shift for it to have happened so quickly. It's stabilized now, and that explains why there's so many ripples. But 2 millimeter drop is pretty significant in this case.
I think back to all the spy films I've seen. Secret tunnel through the fountain. Let's do this. There's a secret tunnel through the fountain, or something.
You get to ask me 2 questions. What's your best way in and out? What happened
Yes.
here recently? What here is worth grabbing? Who or what here is not what they seem? Or whose place is this? So you can ask me any of these 2.
Firstly, I would like to ask what's my best way in or out, because I'm convinced there's a secret tunnel.
Okay. You notice that the Trishul itself, which is this kind of golden singular trident that stands there, radiating red light, seemingly from its own body, has a dial at the very bottom that seems to have scratch marks on it. You assume that if you turn that dial, it'll probably open whatever you need it to.
Huh. Interesting. I will call the others over as I notice this. I will also ask here, whose place is this? Because, well, the rest seems kind of like deductible, as in you could probably figure out what happened. But is there somebody who built this in particular? Could I deduce that?
You are aware that the fountain is one of the oldest structures in the school, in the Shakti Foundation, and that the original architecture for this place was in fact designed or overseen by Shaktiman himself. So if there's anyone who is likely to have owned this place, especially the one where there's literally the Trishul that represents Shakti, then it's likely Shaktiman.
But keeping that in mind, I call the others over and be like, guys, look at this. There's this dial thing. I
What?
think they've gone through the water. It probably
good.
leads to a really cool secret underground base. Oh, wait. What if it leads to the basement?
Wait, you think? And like,
We're just
Tiger
gonna jump in.
Spider comes in. He's like limping a little bit as he landed poorly on his ankle. And like, yeah, okay. So this could be the basement thing. Yep, that we're supposed to go
Right.
to.
Help
Maybe.
when I see you limp.
Fine. I've
fine,
got
I
like
got
7.
this.
I got
Can I-
7 spare limbs. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Can I use my creative chakra
Uh-huh.
to create like a temporary splint or like literally like light sort of just that compresses and holds it together so you're not like limping, so it hurts a
Thank
little
you.
less.
Cool. So, how are you guys?
Uh, Do you tell us about the weird scratch marks on the thing?
Yeah. There's like a little dial thing. This is
Okay.
probably like built by like I don't know the founders or something. Maybe it's like a what's it called, like a wartime bunker for like
Maybe.
superheroes. Like
Yeah.
if there's like a really big super evil villain threat or like an alien invasion or something, then you kind of have like a bunker to like escape. But hang on here. That means that weird creepy spider backpack of mine is sentient. How did it know to operate this?
Well, if it gained the thing from Kaal, if that's what made it into the spider, that means that little item might know about this. It might be programmed to go here.
Let's just go
That
in. Let's
thing
just see what's
entered-
inside.
I think we
Yeah,
get more answers from looking rather than guessing.
True. Let's go and find out.
Cool.
Are we gonna get drenched if we dive through right now?
It's 20-foot wide pool. It could get wet.
Yeah, where's
It's not very
Jimmy's
deep.
road?
The pool itself is not deep. It's wide,
Okay.
but it's not very deep. It's maybe like a ankle deep right now.
Is this one of those fountains where they're like constantly spraying from the top?
It's currently night, so it's mostly just drizzling. It's not spraying or doing anything right.
Okay.
I look down at the fancy whatever fucking Gucci Versace shoes that Sunita bought for me. I look at the water. Like, yeah, fuck it. They'll just buy some more, and I like step into it and make my way.
And a million sneakerheads cried out.
Tiger Spider stops, takes off his shoes because he doesn't have extras, puts them to the side, and walks into the water. And just come. And he like motions for Harry to come after.
Cool.
You want me to carry you?
No, I'm good. I'm fine.
Okay.
Thanks.
He activates the turn.
Cool.
switch.
Making my way as you turn the dial. Instantly, as soon as you turn the dial, there is a flash of light, which is just enough to kind of make the pool glow. And something that you guys probably didn't notice because you were too busy making sure Hari didn't crash to his death when escaping the lab. Quick flash, the light seemingly kind of flares in front of you guys as you see the threshold seemingly blur, and then your feet land elsewhere, and you find yourself in a darkened tunnel.
Oh god, teleportation.
That was
Oh,
a
no.
weird feeling. Yeah.
Oh god. I hate teleportation so much.
Not so bad. Wait, did
You
we
are so
teleport in?
polite.
I thought it was like a tunnel which like went through. Where did we go? This might not be even on campus. We don't know.
I
Now-
take out my phone
Mhm.
and like pull up the GPS. Where are we? Are we still on campus?
You don't seem to have GPS signal down here.
Uh-oh. It is a
Yes.
wartime bunker. They don't allow 4G or 5G or 7G or whatever it is over here.
How will we update our Instagram here?
Oh, that's
Uh,
actually a good point. And you see me take my turn on my camera and start taking 30-second videos that I can use for reels
I
later.
die a little every time.
It's the time we have a creature which is apparently being powered by golden silicon, which is fantastically mythical, running amok. That thing, if it gets into the wrong supervillain's hands, it's going to be a problem. We really need to get it back.
Is this like tunnel like one way, like where there's a wall behind us, or is this like go off in both directions?
There's a wall behind you guys, but it goes straight down and then seems to split off into two parts.
Shakti woman, could you create a light?
Yeah, of
With your
course.
powers?
I start to use the torch on my phone, and then you say with your powers, and then you see my fists sort of light up.
Mhm.
And I just hold my hands out.
It's
My
two
phone doesn't
orbs.
Have a light.
Yeah.
It's not even orbs. It's like two chakras that are
Right.
really bright and illuminating
Sure.
that I'm holding
Yeah.
in my hands, almost ready to fight with them, but they're also illuminating.
Right. Do they have little shields on the back so they don't blind you while you light them up in a darkened tunnel?
Oh, that makes That makes
Yes, because just holding a torch wildly in front of you would make that you don't really see anything past the torch.
yeah. I'll be like behind, I guess, so like it shines
Sure.
ahead enough that you guys can see.
Sure. So as you
have a
guys,
backlight.
as you guys see your shadows stretch forward from Shakti Woman's light, the tunnel, it seems to have been in use. It's actually got like it's got footprints. It's got the general wear and tear of a place that sees a fair bit of activity. And it goes off and splits off into two corridors. And on the wall in the front of you, you see the same Trishul again.
Which way is the Trishul pointing?
The Trishul itself is currently just standing in the middle. It's kind of like
so
a
it's pointing
wall.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like pointing, go this way or go that way.
Nah, nothing like that.
Okay.
Now that you mentioned it, though.
I look down to see if there's any scratch marks that might indicate, a little pencil plastic thing went this way.
Yeah. Or like a little bit of like torn plastic that's like stuck.
Who is trying to do this? Who's trying to figure out where this thing might have run off?
Sure, I was down there. Let's
Okay.
go. Tiger senses activate. I don't have tiger sense.
You don't.
That's just for marketing. So I guess this is unleash my powers, trying to expand my senses.
All right. Go for it. Let's try. Let's roll.
Freak out.
Yeah, freak out on this.
Excellent. It's a 5.
Ooh, that's not good, is it?
No, it's a failure.
Okay. How do you feel about not being able to hear or sense anything? In fact, you're pretty sure your senses seem cut off over here.
Oh god, the water. Oh no.
Bless you.
Oh no, I'm getting sick. Oh no.
Tigers historically do not like water.
Yeah. It's like,
What? That is the wrong fact. Tigers
Yeah.
love water.
yes, but spiders get washed away by a water spout. Oh no. And he like curls up on the ground. He's just thinking like, oh, I can't find him, and I teleported us here. This
Okay.
might not even be where the spider is. I may have just
Hey.
doomed us by putting the switch too early. I should have
Hey.
listened. I
Relax.
should have waited.
Relax. Hey, this is fine. You're okay. Just do you want to breathe for a second?
I'm a failure.
Uh,
Put yourself together. We have to find this thing. Come on.
you're feeling a little hopeless, are you there, Tiger Spider?
I was. That could be hopeless or guilty. Hopeless is absolutely fine.
I think I would say hopeless more than guilty.
I'm doomed. I'm doomed. I don't deserve to be B-list.
I kick him
I
in
should
the
end
back
up being
after
a
the
chef at
meeting.
McDonald's.
What?
He was right.
Wait. What?
I'm not
What?
going anywhere. I'm
Him.
just.
No, I look at Hari Bhograj who like kicks your leg.
Put yourself together. This isn't the time to like have a breakdown. We can have that later.
Okay.
We need to get this thing.
Alright.
Come on, you can do these things. Have some
I-
faith in yourself. I have some faith in you.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you want
Yeah,
to
it looks
roll
up
with
hope-
mundane to comfort or support?
Was that comforting or supporting? It was more like pull yourself together.
Get the fuck away yourself.
Yeah.
In this
could
world,
be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure,
Because
is
I
that-
also wanted to do the same thing.
Oh,
But
I mean,
you
should
do-
I do that or then?
I mean, you
No,
do
no,
it
no.
first. But it's your call.
Okay,
You have a
yeah.
team point if you want to like. Someone wants to come in and give a +1.
Nicole, if this team had Crypto the emotional support dog, Crypto would need emotional support.
oh my god, it's true.
Oh, I don't well though. I'm good at mundane shit apparently. That's
Checks out.
a 11.
Ooh,
I feel comforted.
I feel comforted. That's just what I needed. A kick in the legs and a pat on the back.
Yeah. Just buck up, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
We'll
Uh,
deal with the heavy stuff soon, but we need to focus. Right? Come on.
you're right. You're absolutely right. I will clear. Will I clear hopeless? Yeah, I'm gonna clear hopelessness because that was the goal.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just like thanks. I just been feeling really down. That whole meeting in the morning, I've just felt really incompetent, and and I just jumped in without you even like thinking about it. And I really need to hear that it's gonna be okay. I'm not that much of a failure.
It will be. We're with you. Don't worry about it. Come on.
Thank you, Harry. And he hugs with 6 arms and just picks up Harry.
I'm going to die.
Oh,
I
sorry.
take a candid shot of them hugging each
Yeah.
other.
Oh, it's me
There's no
hugging.
hugging each other. He's
Oh,
yeah,
saying,
yeah,
yeah.
I am
Yeah.
doing that.
The one hug, yeah, the one way hug.
Yes.
I believe everyone's subs are breaking. Let's try reset those if we can.
We have
Oh,
subs.
all our subs.
Why?
Look at what Alika says. It says heavy stuff, but we need to poop.
Oh no!
That's what
Uh,
I'm
And clipping.
Oh
And clipping.
There we go. Go for it.
my
I can't.
that's how I feel after every session. Someone's like, "How did therapy go?" I'm like, "It was heavy stuff, but I need to."
All right. Getting back to the dungeon at hand, the tunnel at hand. With hopeless cleared, how are you navigating forwards? Are you guys with Tiger Spider not entirely sure how to lead the way? Are you guys just wandering blindly forwards?
Are there multiple parts or is it just in like
I
one?
think it's like right and left.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
two
There's only
paths.
one path, right or left.
I could try to investigate. I don't know. Or Shakti woman could try something. We have some powers that would help.
I love that the simple decision of left or right
Let's
has.
just go right,
Yeah.
because that's poetic.
Sure.
I'm gonna go the
Sure.
right way.
Well,
Sure.
we'll find out at the end. At least we have a 50% chance, which is pretty alright. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, so you go right, and essentially, yeah, you go forwards, and when you turn, like, as you follow the path of the door, the corridor, you turn and you realize, oh yeah, both of them reconnected just to the same wall, the same area. You are in a, you're in a pretty large, what seems to be essentially a series of rooms that have been lined up. But each room has a glass panel door. And you just see a whole row of them run down. And then you see there's a staircase leading up, and there's another row above that.
What is this place?
Can we see through the glass panels?
You can. The ones closest to you seem empty. They all have the Shakti symbol on them, but also on top of that they have a shield, kind of holding, like, as of like emblazoned in front of the Trishul. So it's like Trishul shield.
Is this a subsection of the Shakti Institute that we don't know about?
Is there a Shakti cave? He's like looking confused.
Oh, what's with all these glass panels? Is it for like experiments? Is this like a villains gallery? Is this all the villains who Shaktiman has defeated?
Wait,
Held in stasis here.
what if I this is gonna sound crazy and I have no reason to back this up. But what if the golden silicon was just trying to get back to like its lab or its place of origin or where it came from? And what if Kaal is just, you know how in like Marvel comics,
What's
love
a Marvel
those-
comic?
well, they exist in this world, right?
Yeah.
They don't.
They
In
don't
the
in the
Boys
voices.
universe?
Yeah, they don't
In the
exist.
boys,
Yeah.
yeah, all of the comics have been based
Oh,
by
that's
both
true,
made
true.
comics.
In which case, like, you know, in that comic where Payback has to fight Armor,
Mhm.
but Armor has a evil secret. It's secretly just Chimera. Remember that whole storyline from Payback?
Oh yeah,
Where
Yeah, I
Armor was
remember.
just Chimera.
Harry Bograj
Oh,
has never
yeah,
touched a
where-
comic in his life.
Oh yes, I remember.
Hey!
Yes, I remember. Yeah, I remember. It was Armor, and he was using the disguise of Tech Knight. Yeah, I remember this, of course. Oh
Wait a
wait, you
minute.
mean
this can't work out. The letters of Kaal don't have any resemblance to the letters of Shakti. They're not an anagram, so it's definitely not that.
Right, because they would not want to cover their tracks up by making it an anagram. What are you saying, Hari Bhograj? I thought you were smarter than this. And I don't.
He
That's how
like,
it
oh,
works.
other glass panels. You said there wasn't anything in them, or we just couldn't see through them.
The ones that you're at, there's nothing in them. They look like when you look through the ones that you do see, they're just empty, small rooms, which are, I would say, like 5 by 10. So they're not very big.
I think before we start theorizing that everything we know is a lie and Shakti Man creates his own villains, we should get some more evidence before we just throw everything that we assume to be true out the window.
Well,
Yeah,
you
that's
know
true.
how they.
Probably.
Hey, breathe. Well, you know they've done fucked up shit before and they've hidden it. I've told you both, right?
Yeah,
Wait, that
but
was serious?
yeah.
Yeah, why would I lie about that?
I don't know. I thought it was for the. I thought you were like telling a story, a new script you wanted to pitch for the Shakti Women TV show.
No,
Oh,
No.
you're not on that anymore?
they
There's supposed to
literally
be a.
they killed hundreds of kids trying to perfect the serum. Hundreds of us.
Well, I thought it was a little bit of an exaggeration. Do you really mean hundreds?
Yes.
Oh,
I was one of the first successful trials after.
I mean, we're
Why
all
would I lie about this?
we were all trials. But
well, they didn't kill me off, which is weird. I wasn't that successful. At least my powers aren't really that good.
I'm
But
just
powers are
saying.
great.
Yeah, your
Let's
powers
be
are great.
honest here.
Okay, your powers are not very great, but they're useful, and I appreciate you for what they are. Okay.
Yeah, but the point is, wait, what are they doing here? Then are they like making more?
I don't think we have enough information to make that
Why don't we
decision.
look?
There's
Let's just
there's
look.
nothing in here besides
Just-
empty panels and a
just-
staircase, right?
Yeah,
Just
I mean, at least
know-
the ones you've seen so far. There might be something else further down. There's like lots of these doors. So you guys could examine it a bit more.
Let's go exploring, find what's
Yeah.
happening,
Yeah.
and keep an eye out for the little plastic thing from the backpack.
Right.
Okay. Just know that Astra has done fucked up shit in the past, and it's not beyond them to keep doing fucked up shit.
Mhm. As you guys are going further up and examining all the different glass panels, you see that they all have different kinds of markings inside the rooms. They like some have scorch marks, some have like scratches and like deep gouges. Others are you're pretty sure you saw some bloodstains there that are dried up. But eventually, you arrive at one, and this makes you all pause because this face doesn't have a face. There's a person in there, but there's no face on it.
So it's like a
Uh,
manic.
Like, is the door open or like closed?
The
and we
door's
see it through,
closed.
like-
You can see through the glass panel door, but there is a person in there who is faceless, and you can see the spider creature is currently trying to like essentially charge its like puncture its chest and like try to like electrocute it.
You
The
mean
person?
Oh,
Is it fighting the person, or
No.
is the person fighting back?
No, the person seems unconscious.
oh. So the person's lying on his back,
Yeah.
and the thing's trying to like
Yeah.
jumpstart him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
Wait, who is this?
I mean, we should help. He's in need. He needs to be rescued, right? Yeah. Unless someone stops him, Tiger Spider's just gonna go in, and he's
I'm
gonna
gonna
try
grab
and do.
Tiger Spider and say, look around you. The other, I don't know, fucking prison. I don't know what this place is, but it had blood in it.
Hmm.
The others had scratches.
Hmm?
If this isn't a testing ground, then maybe it's prison.
I don't. If this was a
Do we-
prison, there'd be someone watching and making sure this person doesn't die. Well, it has. Well, we're here, and this person is.
That's
let's see
an
if
object of Kaal trying to revive this person.
I mean, it doesn't. That's an object which has
Maybe
Carl's symbol in it, and either way, that person might be dead. And like, let's just see. He could be dead. He might not be. We have to save. That's what we are. We're superheroes, right?
you're right there. But if he's too dangerous, we can take him down again. We're good. Let's wake him up and see if he's got anything to
Yeah.
say. I don't
Okay.
know how he's going to say anything without a mouth, but let's find out.
Okay. Fine. Do it.
Goes in.
Uh-huh.
One hand he's got like on the face's thing's neck to see if it has a pulse. The other one is, very gently for him, doing CPR, doing the chest, another set of arms. Well, that he can't do that. He doesn't have lips. So
Yeah,
he can't do
no
that
lips.
bit. So he's like literally just trying to like.
Yeah.
CPR work on a person who
Wait,
doesn't
is he
breathe with a
unconscious
nose.
or dying?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
So
The only
you
thing
feel the pulse, and there isn't one. When you pump the chest, hoping to get something, the thrust of your kind of CPR action makes a few things fall out of the pockets of this creature. And you see that before you even pick it up, Shakti, when you might want to hear me out, you see a nose, eyes, and a pair of lips fall out. They seem almost plastic in their design. So they look like almost Mr. Potato Head, but slightly more human.
Gross, but cool. He's carrying his face in his pocket.
Fuck.
we should probably put that back on if we need him to breathe.
Can we? I mean, we can arrange it. Oh, I pick up the nose by the bridge. Does
Yeah.
it feel like a nose?
Yeah, it feels plasticky.
Oh,
Ah.
maybe not with the nose.
Okay, how about we just put the nose back and hold on to the rest of the stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, put the nose back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to roughly place the nose in the big center of his face.
All
Why
right.
don't you make some jelly to make it stick?
I mean,
Listen,
if
if
it
he
doesn't
loses
stick
his
without
nose,
jelly, it's not going to help.
All right. So you put the nose, and as you do the CPR, the air does seem to blow out from the nose.
Okay.
Oh,
Place
wait.
the lips down.
You hear like as soon as you put the lips down, like a release of air, and then like a as the person lets out a scream with no eyes, no ears, and just their hands kind of like, and then they're trying to find their eyes in their pockets, but obviously they don't have them.
Oh, yeah,
Let's,
I find the
okay.
ears. Are there ears there?
Their ears are there. They have fallen out of the pockets. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Oh
put
my
the ears
God.
on and just like let them know, hey, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. I want to slap the ears on both sides and be like, okay, easy up there. Okay, we're getting you back. Just breathe and stay calm, and we're going to just deal with this real shortly.
They like shake their ears like, I got tinnitus. Who hit my ears? That's so rude.
I
Wait,
think
there's
there's a little plastic thing that was here before. I'm going to give you your eyes so you can see what I'm talking about because it sounds weird.
Yeah, I mean, like, hey, be a little grateful. Yeah, turn your eyes into jelly.
Turn my eyes into
Put this
jelly.
on-
Are you Hari Bograj?
What?
You have a fan.
Oh, nobody knows me. You're not cool.
Say yes.
I don't even have an official name.
This is-
Who's asking?
It's me.
Is it the guy we met earlier?
Are you putting the eyes back on?
Yeah, let's put the
Yeah,
eyes
I
on.
put the eyes.
Is it the guy we
Both eyes put on, and you realize that now his face slightly takes on a few more features, and you realize that he has the appearance of someone who's indiscernibly like common, like just his face looks like every
Oh,
face.
it's just this guy. Okay, I should have judged.
Oh,
It is him.
Okay,
Yeah.
I get it. That's a cool power. He can literally potato man his face to look however he wants it to. He just changes his lips.
But why did he take everything out?
Yeah. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I don't have a name. That's kind of part of the whole thing. So they just call me No Name. But I was here kind of hoping to find you guys and show you what was going on. But then I got
How the hell did you land up in here, though?
that's what I don't know. Someone managed to sneak up on me, remove all my features, which left me in a state of like, well, unconscious stupor. And if I'd gone on long enough like that, I probably would have died. I can only breathe out of my pores for so long. Did you know that skin is an organ? Most people don't realize this. And this thing, what the hell is?
It was trying to like bring you back.
It's
It's-
doing CPR on you.
It's
A little bit of
got the
electricity.
Huh.
yeah. It's got we figured it out. It's got the golden silicone in it.
Also, yeah, I'm grabbing this thing now. My backpack, by the way.
Your backpack backpack at this point is wet, has grass, mud, a bunch of like there's no food left in it. You're pretty sure you need a new backpack because the straps are destroyed.
Oh man!
Like a good and also like you need a good at this point you really start to go, I need a good belt. Like I need a good superhero belt. You know what I mean?
Utility belt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyway, but like I grab my backpack and first take out the golden silicon plastic thing.
You're grabbing the backpack. It's not exactly in the mood to be picked up, are you? But you can try to do it anyway.
Yeah, I will try to pick it up like a cat that doesn't want to be picked up, but I still do it.
Very
I have to
accurate
give it its
description.
medication.
Very accurate description. I guess you could just try to no powers and not nearly enough training this if you really want to.
Do I roll for this? Like
yeah.
mundane?
You can roll. Yeah, you can roll mundane for this.
Okay.
Well, you don't need to roll for no powers and not.
Yeah, I think it's just a
training. That's
move,
just-
isn't it? Yeah.
That's just you. That's just you get a new piece of gear and you write it down.
So you could pick it up. Go for it. Pick it up.
Yeah, I will pick it up. That's my backpack.
As you pick it up and you're like, you're my backpack. It turns into Indrani. Remind me what it's called. A fanny pack.
Yeah, a fanny pack.
It turns into like a fashionable fanny pack, as it's the right size to sling over your chest, and it essentially has all your stuff, but a few more little tools like a Swiss Army knife and a magnifying glass and a little piece of like the walkie-talkie now seems to have a better range on it somehow.
Oh my god, you just got a magic item. How cool.
You got the backpack from Dora the Explorer.
The
What?
fanny pack from
fanny pack.
Explorer.
Dora grew up.
Shut-
No Name looks at Haribogra and is like, I guess it likes you? Or is willing to listen to you?
What
Now
is
it likes
this?
me.
What's going on?
Yeah, what the fuck
I'm
is
so
this?
confused.
Yeah.
And you called us here. We're here now. So
Start explaining
Me.
before some of us go kaplooey with our powers, which are totally cool and strong.
Yeah, no, I don't want to mess with you. You're actually the most dangerous person in this room right now for me. Basically, you guys fought Redwater, and then later on, Mr. Education. You guys weren't around for the cleanup crew that came after you defeated Mr. Education, but he also dropped this, and he pulls out from his pocket another piece of plastic. And there seems to be something going on, and I traced the locations to over here, but this is really out of my wheelhouse. And I was hoping to get you guys in on it because you had already fought them, so I assumed you weren't with whoever is organizing all of this.
Wait, so the plastic is all coming here for a reason?
That's what I thought, yeah. And when I came here, it essentially looked like some kind of prison cell or storage area for superpowered people of some sort. I assumed villains because of all the symbology on the panels, but there aren't any villains here, which means either it's not been used in a while, or there's another section in this building we don't know about because, I don't know why the plastic would come here otherwise.
exactly. We should keep exploring this. area.
And also, who do you work for?
I don't really want to share that information.
Okay, well that's
We just saved your life by giving you back your mouth, your eyes, and all your non.
And I provided you with valuable information about what might be going on and possibly revealed the cool lair. I think we are even.
Except
You're lucky
you
I
know
didn't
who
put
we
it.
work for, and
Technically, you work for Astra, which is not saying much.
what is that?
That's just a Fortune 500 company. Thank you very much. And they do a great deal of charity work, including a new field of plastic recycling. And he just starts reciting as if it's something he's been told by rote.
Amazing.
like-
I love it.
How did I know that?
How did you know that? Because I feel like I need to add that it's actually one of the few companies that has been leading in pharmaceutical developments across the world and has provided care for many millions. Wait, where is this coming from?
I don't know. I feel like have we both watched the same instructional video on repeat? I feel,
No,
the branding
it's
promotional
just-
video.
It's just good marketing.
Maybe.
It's like
if
the
you-
Shakti Woman theme song. It gets stuck in your head.
It does, doesn't it?
How does it
Oh,
go?
yeah, it's pretty catchy.
It goes like this. Shakti woman, Shakti woman.
Really? Huh. Oh, that's an odd beat to play
We don't
to.
Hey man, this guy called Sritam made it, and
Yeah.
he's
Okay,
known for
wait.
original music.
And we have to be specific about which Shakti Woman show we're talking about. We talk about the one when she was a little girl, or the one when she was a teenager on the Disney Plus channel. We need to know.
the one that
That's
she
so
was.
Shakti.
Oh no.
There is a old YouTube video somewhere of Shakti woman just like very disappointingly doing. Over again
Oh my god.
Oh no.
with a stick.
Such a bead.
Amazing. Anyway, the point being in this case, that by the way, the only subs that are still working are Hari Bograj, who is currently at pretty gassy stop the video for some reason.
I hate these subs. What the heck?
All right.
All right.
So
It's not even picking up anything I'm saying now.
no, there it is. It is. Yes.
Also, Shub's captions haven't worked all session.
Oh yeah, that's just I gave up on those.
Yeah.
All right, so with that, No Name kind of goes. Anyway, I just figured I would show you guys, and then we could figure out what was really going on, because it's kind of weird that two different villains dropped the same piece of plastic.
Who's
Yeah.
we? You're not supposed to be on this compound.
You don't know that.
And tell us that, so we do know that.
I don't have to tell you anything I don't want to tell you till it's relevant.
Till it's
Whoa.
relevant.
Yes.
And we have to treat you like an intruder to the compound.
I mean, if you really want to, but I mean, do you want to? And at this point, No Name opens the door and is like, look, all I'm saying is, and he manages to pull out like a fedora from his pocket, pops it
Oh,
up.
he would have a fedora.
He would have a fedora,
Of course
wouldn't
you
he?
would have.
Yeah.
Listen, you're gonna tell us what's happening, and then I just take his nose.
Okay, you can. That's a straight up attack if you are going to try to steal its nose. So you can try to do
See,
that.
anyone else, this would be incredibly brutal, but we've seen his nose comes off.
Fair.
We've seen it. So if it does blood out, and my
Yeah.
bad. That is directly engaging or unleash. I don't know what it is.
Directly engaging, or if you,
Yeah.
go for it.
Yeah, I'm not going to use my China shop move.
Yeah.
Here we go. That's a 10 plus bonuses, so an 11.
Ow! You know, it actually hurts when it comes off. That's really rude.
I could have gone for your eyes.
Give it back. Give it back. Listen.
No, he needs to tell us. It's very rude what he's doing.
Give him his nose back.
Ooh, okay. Are you exercising influence over Tiger Spider
I mean,
as authority?
You do have influence over me. You can definitely try and provoke me to do that.
Give me my nose back.
You have no authority over me. Don't pretend.
I'm gonna I'm gonna glance between between Tiger Spider and No Name, and I'm gonna give him his nose back. He's going to cooperate with us because as much as he likes to say that he's the one helping us, he needs our help a little bit too. Otherwise, he wouldn't have called us here.
And he
You're
would be
gonna-
trapped in. He would be trapped in there.
Exactly. And I'm gonna use symbol of authority to
Okay.
get them to do what I say.
All right, go for
Okay.
it. Roll it. Roll it.
Sure, go for it. Remember, you have +1 on me because you have influence over me.
Oh no. I'm doing it to him. I'm asking you to give it back. I don't care if you do, but I'm like me. This is me trying to be like good cop, bad cop. Like we'll give it back, but you gotta work with us types.
All right.
Okay,
So
that's a 11. So that's a success, right? That's just straight up 11.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I roll with that. What do I roll with? Like
Savior.
add savior, which is -1. So 10.
10. That's still a success.
Yeah, 10 plus. I also take 1 plus forward against +1 forward against this character.
Right. Okay. So in that case, this person is it? Tiger Spider, do you hand the nose or?
I mean, if he says like
Fine.
he's waiting for him to like agree,
Fine.
and then I will have.
Fine. I work for Kaal. Or kinda used to. Don't anymore.
Okay.
Lead with that. Jeez, really attacked you.
I still work with them when I need to get more information.
So you're a spy?
This is smelling fishier and fishier as this goes on.
I mean, I'm kind of perfectly designed for it, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
I put the nose back on, but I put it in upside down.
That's actually really great because I love getting a better air. Yeah, it works better. I don't mind actually, but still twist it down. All right.
Okay. So
Good.
you work.
He's
So
what,
who do you
double
actually
agent?
work for? Yeah.
You,
What's your play here?
yeah, because you want information for a reason
I
or for a person.
know about something that's going on. I don't know all the details, and I'm happy to share a bit more. But first, I would like to figure out what's going on in this building because I keep finding clues that lead me here. And then once I know that, I will share whatever I can.
Okay.
Because
Better share enough, or we're gonna find out if you can put your arms back on.
you actually don't want to know if I can do that. Arms don't technically
No,
qualify as an
testing.
organ, so yeah. But the skin does. It's very confusing. Trust me. Some of these powers don't always make sense. All right.
You don't want to test it with Tiger Spider, I'm just saying.
No, I know.
Okay.
I know.
So here's what we're going to do then.
Hmm.
We're going to scope out this place together,
Mhm.
share our information, and then once we have some idea of what's happening here, you're going to clue us in on whatever you're holding back.
So say that again, Hari Bograj?
So we're going to scope out this place,
Yes.
figure out what's happening here together,
Yeah.
pull the information together,
Okay.
and then you're going to fill us in on whatever you're holding back.
That
we all have
sounds
a
like a
perfect-
great plan. My ears were just a bit wonky because of someone slapping them on, but I heard you now. I heard you the second time. We're gonna take a quick 2-minute break so that the cast can quickly go take a pee break, as one of them has messaged
thank
me,
God.
messaged me to say so much.
God, I really needed to go.
And we'll be back in about 2 minutes. So see
For
you
some
all.
context, I sent a message 12 minutes ago asking for a break. Then I messaged him on telegraphing, like, can I please go pee?
So go pee. We'll
I
be
was
back
trying
in
to
2
cover-
minutes.
I was covering for you.
And we are back.
Hey,
My bladder thanks you all for your patience.
Mine too.
your bladder talks to you as well.
Wait,
No, just-
Hey, everyone's organs talk to them. No name knows.
no name knows.
Why are my subtitles still the only ones working?
Oh yeah, should we try refresh?
We already tried refreshing these. They don't seem to do anything.
Indoor.
So
yes.
yeah.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Let's do some tests later. But
Right. What was the last question I was asked? No name agrees to whatever conditions you guys are giving. It's fine.
yeah,
Great.
Just agrees to whatever.
Yeah.
no
I
name
don't
is so
care.
salty right now.
We take. I guess we walk out with no name and just go up. All that's left we haven't explored is the staircase. So we've explored all the doors, right?
Yeah, you've generally seen through most of the doors.
Do we need to deduce something here? Should I use like my straight up creeping thing and
I
try
don't-
to, like
I don't think there's anything to deduce. We need more things to find out. We need a computer. We need another
Oh,
person. We need to
okay.
find out who hit no name.
Well, Hari Bograj is pretty good at this sort of stuff. So if he's able
I
to
mean,
find anything, then we should be
I
able to use
kind
it.
of want to know what these cells are for. Like clearly they were keeping people with powers in it, right? That's why they're scorch marks. That's why they're claw marks. That you can transform into like, more animalistic kind of thing. So they're keeping people with powers. And the fact that there are marks means that they are using the power. As they are using the powers, they're either being like experimented on or they're in prison and trying to break out. Then I want to figure out what's happening. Me, if we find a computer, that would just like make things so much easier.
Yeah. There's no network down here, so let's just look.
So no name's like, you're right. There isn't any network down here, but isn't it weird that this thing still was able to find me? How was it able to locate me without any network? So there must be some.
Well, most likely, this thing is triggered to come here, and the reason it found you is because you have its brother, and like you have the other golden silicon.
Oh, like magnets? They come
Right.
together like
Yeah.
So those things are able to communicate despite whatever's blocking signals in this
Well,
area.
That means
It's a
it must have
hive
its own.
mind.
That means it must have its own wireless signal. So once we are past the lead-lined walls or whatever, they can find each other. They can speak to each other. Yeah, maybe, or maybe there's a radio that can get out of here. I don't know.
Wait, where is the second one then?
The second one, he's yeah, and like as he's holding it up, he notices that it's glowing now that you're towards your backpack, and he's like, not done that before. Just holds it up, confused. It's glowing.
What about what did Saraswati say to us? This material, what was its purpose? She said it can.
She said that it's programmed to fulfill its purpose as best as it can, and the only way to stop that would be like if something else, a new programming, or it was really, really damaged. Maybe its
Okay.
programming is like putting itself back together, which means it wants the different pieces like a jigsaw.
Maybe, and maybe and maybe it has some level of sentience, because when the two of you were nice to it, it suddenly, maybe it's programmed itself to whatever you need it to be. I don't know, Hari Bograj. Try to think of something that you need. Maybe it just pops out of your fucking fanny bag.
Yeah, sure. I think really hard about a screwdriver.
Screwdriver totally does pop out of the fanny pack, yeah.
Whoa, that's cool. Whoa, you're super cool. I say to it. I don't, and then I feel a little weird saying things to like a bag.
Your fanny, yeah.
That means a lot of different things in a lot of
No
different
names.
cultures.
No names holding up the glowing piece of plastic. He's like, but what about this one? And why is it
Stick it
glowing?
in your hat and see if it changes your hat.
Oh, okay. Adds it to the hat. Doesn't seem to do anything. But it does seem to, oddly enough, glow less as it moves further away.
Can I move it closer to the? Can I take it from? I'll just like
Yeah.
literally without. I just snatch it out of his hand and
Sure.
I move it towards the fanny pack.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hold on,
I just
relax.
got this guy.
I'm not doing. Does it glow more?
It glows more towards the fanny pack, definitely.
Does it glow more towards the fanny pack or does it glow more towards Harry?
Towards the fanny pack.
Well, the fanny pack's on Harry, so
I will
Put it down and walk
gently
away.
hold the fanny pack away like that.
Yeah, see if it glows towards Harry.
seems to glow more towards the fanny pack.
Okay, yeah, so it's trying to
There you
find
go.
itself. It's missing piece, like
Peace.
yeah, like magnets, I guess.
Yeah, maybe it's like what's it called? Quantum entanglement. Like they kind of go towards the same thing that they're made of.
Sure, yeah, that's exactly what quantum entanglement is. So yeah, that's totally how it
They
works.
mentioned something
Are you
about
being
that.
sarcastic or something? Because I don't know shit about it.
I don't think
I
love,
just think it's
yeah, Ant-Man has made quantum entanglement mean a lot of things, so that's why it was amusing when you used it.
true. Quantum entanglement is just Ant-Man and the Wasp having a date.
Yeah, that's funny. All right. So as you kind of let the two pieces of plastic sync up, they seem to merge. The antenna on your walkie-talkie seems to get even larger now.
Well,
Your walkie-talkie. Can we figure out
superpower.
what network it's linked to? This
Like
antenna
this?
of yours?
Maybe it can link to anything now. It looks supercharged.
Hmm.
I take my phone out.
Mm-hmm.
You might lose that phone.
Yeah, she can buy
a
another
new
one. Yeah.
Whatever.
You want to use mine?
It's anyways like 2 months out of date.
Yeah, it Apple will send me not Apple, sorry, Orange will send me a new one.
I like how that's the line you decided to draw, because that's the problem over here.
Yeah, it was
we all-
fine saying Marvel comics.
Yeah, and Disney, but not Apple apparently.
Disney's everywhere. It's fine.
We're fighting our battles. We're picking and choosing them.
All right.
Malt Disney, great animator,
Yeah.
apparently.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Put your phone up.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it seem like do I
You
get like
you hold
a-
your phone out. It eats the phone.
not to it, just in my
It
hand.
just bites your phone.
It's alive. It has a face.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hey,
Putting things-
I mean, you
sometimes
put like
eat
a
it.
fish cracker in front of a cat. It's gonna eat it.
Okay. It's fine. I can just get a new.
Yeah.
You're
my
gonna be
God.
like dark without Instagram for a full 2 days.
Oh my god. I need to get Sunita on this.
Sunita
Yeah,
can't
my
contact
God.
you because your phone's gone.
Can I
She couldn't
salvage
do
my
it.
SIM card?
Sunita's on holiday. Let Sunita be.
For a day.
Yeah.
Don't
Can
you
I
have
take
a
my-
burner phone? Like one which is like just for calling people.
Isn't that all phones? Tiger Spider said with complete sincerity.
That's
I
true.
mean, usually, but like, I thought she'd probably have like a couple of phones, like a backup phone and then a backup phone.
Well, I have them in my room, not here on me.
Oh,
Then that's fine. When you go to your room, you can use your backup ones.
Can I extract my SIM card from this? Like, before it eats up the whole thing? I just
It's-
get that SIM tray.
It's gone. It's...
Can I roll?
should I think hard about
You
your
guys talked a lot while trying to figure out what to do, so it's definitely
I
eaten.
like-
Yeah.
Okay. Look, forget the phone. Let's just find out what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can just imagine these superheroes in an abandoned tunnel. They're like with prison cells around them, and Nonam's also standing there, and they're just like, "It's a phone? It ate the phone. Well, what if you had a SIM card? The phone's gone." It's like, okay, but then let's try something else. Yeah, what do you try?
All right. Can we just look around? Let's just
Yeah,
move
we're-
ahead.
we're being
Because there's a
realistic.
door.
All right.
Yeah. Think
Uh,
like a. I close my eyes and I'm like, what would Shaktivar do?
All right. Ooh, okay. I want you to see what would you roll for this? Is there something you can roll for this?
Not really. I mean, none of my current moves.
Yeah. Words of
Have
the
anything.
past?
Yeah, but I don't have that. So
You don't have that. Okay. Okay. What chakra are you using to kind of sense this thing?
I'm going to use my
Your time and space chakra.
space type chakra. I have 3 right now,
Okay.
so I'm gonna use my psychic chakra to like do
Okay.
some ping, see if I can like
Okay.
get any.
Go for it. Roll some. I'm gonna say roll freak for this.
I rolled a 6 and I was 0, so that's a failed. And unless somebody wants to help me out, I don't even know if we have
I think
team
we're
pool.
out of team pool, to the best of my knowledge.
Great. So 6.
I'm gonna get potential.
I
yeah.
do get potential.
Make sure
Sitting
you.
at 3 out of 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. You reach out with your psychic chakra, and you find, oddly enough, it makes sense that you failed because there seems to be something pushing in the space, and kind of bouncing your psychic waves back at you. In fact, you also find that it bounces back and seems to throw you in a different direction from the one you're in. So you could, it's essentially kind of like, if you're in this corridor, you can feel like your psychic sense kind of going, not this way, it's closed in all over here, but you feel like like a pressure cooker has a release point. It's
Right.
it's behind you guys.
It's something's interfering with all our powers right now. I think we just need to.
It was behind us. Slow turning around.
I look back. Is there anything?
You turn around. You don't. There isn't anything dramatic that's happened, but you do notice that the sigil of the threshold on the wall seems to be glowing gently.
It's like a power dampener. That makes sense.
Or at least some kind of absorber.
Oh, it's absorbing our powers.
People were kept here against their will then. Why would they have a power absorber here? Right?
If you're imprisoning super criminals or super prisoners, you'd want to stop them from just teleporting or fireballing their way out of here.
Yeah, you have to like make their powers a little weaker. Otherwise, it's really difficult to keep them all in one place.
If it's absorbing it, then that energy is being sent somewhere. What's using it?
Well, may not be absorbing it, and we only know that it's reducing it. Did it feel like it was absorbing your power?
Yeah, a little bit.
No name's like, what's the point of talking about it? Let's just go try do something.
Okay,
yeah.
Hari Bhograj, I think we need to trust your instincts right now. I know you're good with sneaking around and like just looking for. We can't seem to rely on our powers right now, so you should take the lead.
Okay, manual mode it is then.
Amazing.
And
Jelly jumps is the best.
All right, so what do you do?
Hey, Detective Jelly Jump.
Detective Jelly Jumps, I love it.
So
I
noir movie
loathe it.
Yes. Okay, so you go up to the threshold that's glowing by having absorbed some of Shakti Woman's psychic powers. What are you doing?
I'm gonna use a beacon move, which is straight up creepy.
Straight up creepy.
Yeah, but I'm gonna
Creeping in
scope
the
out
dark.
my place.
And
Roll some
do the
money
creep,
down.
y'all. Do the creep.
I don't do one.
Please,
Oh no!
Potential.
You gain potential.
Yeah, that's a total of 5. I just gained 1 potential. This is the first time I failed you guys.
All right. You should mark a condition for that, if I'm not mistaken. Yes.
Which move are you doing? Straight up creeping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a miss, you find yourself in over your head. The GM will tell you why this is a bad spot. So
Shubham is like just making GIF moments for himself because he knows Ida is watching.
That's totally how I run. That's how I run this game. Is I'm like, can I catch Ida's attention? Yes. What were you gonna say, Tiger Spider?
If it like says what happened and it doesn't mention a condition, then you don't have to give the player a condition.
Yeah, so I won't give you a condition, but I will tell you why this is a bad spot. You see, as you are kind of feeling around this threshold, trying to see what might be going on, we don't don't figure out what exactly this mechanism is, but you do manage to seemingly trip some kind of cable. As suddenly the threshold seems at a pulse of energy that essentially just makes you all feel incredibly nauseous. You all suddenly feel like Tiger Spider, you feel weak. Like holding up 6 arms is just so exhaustingly heavy. And why did you think that this kind of suit would be a good idea to wear? It's just sweaty. And Shakti Woman, you are used to wearing a fair bit of fancy, fashion-focused armor that's more aesthetics than it is function. And suddenly,
I very much have like
suddenly it all just feels heavy as your general chakras just feel like, oh geez, that's nauseating. Hari Bograj, you of all 3 of them are probably the most all right, because I mean, what's a little bit of not being able to turn plastic to jelly gonna do to you?
I didn't even know I couldn't do it at those moments. I'm not trying to do it.
You're fine, but the other 2 are nauseous as fuck. As you,
Okay.
No Name on the other hand has fallen unconscious.
Oh shit.
Did his eyes fall off?
Oh man.
Let's
Gather up his.
gather up his organs. He's like
Yeah.
facial organs.
You start to pick up his thing, but you also realize in a moment of absolute grotesqueness, his skin has started to fall off him as well.
oh no. Oh no.
Why did he tell them it was an organ? That was his fault.
Yeah,
we-
I tried to shovel it back on.
No, let's just
I was not prepared for someone shoveling skin back onto a person. Oh, jeez.
You started it.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay.
take a moment.
All right.
Wait, what do we do about it? This guy's gonna.
You see,
he's
as
gonna die.
Let's move away. Oh, this hurts.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah, yeah.
move
Okay,
away from the
2 of you back off. Come on, go to the back. I'm going to lift one by one and drag them as far away from the symbol as I can, and then I'll go to a No Name and drag him with his skin sloughing off.
Yeah.
Are my chakras even working at this point?
Go ahead and try to roll either savior or freak. Let's see if something's come back on.
6, which is the 0. Yeah,
All right.
Potential.
potential. One more.
And I would say, go ahead and mark. Are you afraid or guilty? Or
I'm
insecure?
very guilty.
So are you afraid? Or are you maybe insecure?
I think. Can I pick one for myself?
Yeah. I would say
I think
yeah.
angry is more of an appropriate reaction for Shakti Mohan.
All right. It's kind of angrily back off.
It's not working.
Yeah. Tiger Spider, what are you doing?
Hold on. And he's like trying to like walk, but he's so top heavy. Like,
Yeah.
I never skipped leg tape, but it's not enough. And he's like trying to like get himself steady and
Oh
trying to like
God,
get
he's
as
gonna
much
fall.
of his strength back so that he
Right.
can like support himself. Come on. Is that the same thing, or I'm just?
Yeah, go for it. Roll the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get me some. What am I? Yeah, I'm a freak.
Your
Let's give it a
freak,
go.
Lau. Get your freak on.
Oh,
Stop it.
7.
Your girlfriend is watching. Stop it.
Hey, who is it? So I got a 7.
7. Okay. I believe that's still a failure, right? Or it's a with a like it's with a.
It's a conditional success. I don't know
Kinda-
what move we're doing, but it's a
All
conditional
right.
success.
All right. I would say with that you also, mind you, compared to Shakti Woman, have fewer powers that need to come back on. So you quickly feel some of your strength return. Your hands feel a bit uncoordinated, but they are still they're there. At least they haven't fallen off. Meanwhile, Hari Bograj, as you start pulling this person, they start leaving I mean, as their skin comes off, also some of the organs start falling out.
Okay, no, I stop. Oh, this is the world's worst and hardest puzzle.
As they're trailing the occasional organ and everything, you see falling out of their body is another piece of plastic.
Fuck!
How many does he have?
How many villains died? Actually,
Oh my
Redwater's
god,
alive.
they're all embedded with the golden silicone.
Yeah, but like, how many does he have? How many pieces of this golden is he made out of this? Is this because he's like made out of plastic?
So this seems to be the first one where you guys got from Lal Pani. The second one he got from Mr. Education, who you killed, and the third one seems to have fallen out from him.
They are implanted in the bodies of supervillains or members of Kaal. That's why we got it from Redwater. That's why he found it after what had educated died, and like he's falling to pieces.
Wait, if it's done like that, then like, is it a way for like Kaal to control them? Like they'll always know where everyone else is.
It could be a control, could be a tracking thing.
We are totally compromised. Well, actually, there's no 7G here, so maybe we're not. But who knows?
Who knows?
Astra network doesn't seem to reach down over here.
I'm gonna just like pick up his like folding pieces, try and like shuffle together, and just put it into the fanny pack.
Oh, into the fanny pack?
No, you are doing that.
Okay, fine. I won't let backpack eat him. Okay, I'll just carry him in the two arms that work.
You see his heart is still beating. You can quite literally see his heart beating.
Can I pick up the heart and just like
Yeah.
try to protect it while
Are
we're
you nuts? We should be putting it back together. How are we going to like do this?
We'll assemble him, it's fine. Let's just move him away from all this. His heart is still
Hold on.
breathing.
Are these glass cases like small portable things, or like are they like lockers that can be opened?
Wait, what's a small portable thing? I couldn't hear you.
The glass panels, the ones that were empty.
Are they they are rooms. They're 5x10 rooms.
Oh, they're rooms.
Yeah.
Okay.
The panels themselves are just like a door, so you could put something on a door if you broke it off.
Oh, okay. What's it called? We could just like carry him on a door. So that's an option. And he just like rips the door off, and then just like
okay, like a like a stretcher.
Yeah, you'd carry like a gurney, except I'm carrying it.
Right.
Yeah, so just put him on there. Make sure the heart's okay. Make sure the lungs are still pumping. And yeah.
But the rest of the organs are important too, you know.
Yes, we get it. Skin matters. All right, I'll put it on.
The appendix is like, not really, buddy. Don't forget me.
Oh, I see the appendix and I'm like, he doesn't need this.
Throw
Toss
it
it away. Keep moving.
The appendix is like so.
Organs you could do that too.
Yeah. All right. So you guys, as you get away and basically are making your way further away from the sigil, at this point, it's not so much the distance, but it's just the time as you like very panically just reorganize yourself and gather your breath, that you see as the organs, the skin itself seems to start crawling back onto the person. And as it's crawling back onto the person, the hands awkwardly grasp for like other organs that might have fallen out and try to adjust them back into place.
So weird.
I'll start putting the heart back and like, attaching it to the whatever needs to be attached to.
Sure. They seem to reform and reseal as you do it. Eventually, you put finally the face puts the nose and the eyes and the mouth. The mouth is the last thing to put on, and it lets out like just the most held back scream because it's in severe pain. But it's kind of like it's glad that it didn't have to express that. So as No Name looks up and he's like, "Who the fuck designed that thing?"
And who designed it in the shape of Shaktiman's Trishul?
Yeah.
Somebody working for Shaktiman, probably. Wait, before we get into that, why did you have a third piece in you?
What?
Yeah, look what we found inside you.
What?
Keep that away from the backpack.
Yeah, keeping it away
So
from
we
that.
all have one piece now, I would say, just to make sure that they're not.
No,
No, the other
backpack
piece,
ate one.
ate one, remember?
There's- The backpack is 2, and you have
Oh, the
one.
backpack is 2.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be on the other side.
All right.
This fell out of you. Also an appendix, but I just threw it away. Hope that's
Oh, I was hoping to get an appendix removal done soon, so it just grows back. It's actually a problem.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Uh,
Anyways, never mind that.
Why was this inside you?
I don't know. I didn't know that was inside me. And it's like, oh, my head hurts. It's
What
like,
kind of spy are you? You didn't even know that they have a tracking device inside you?
I don't think that's supposed to track me. It's
It's supposed to control you? Oh.
Have you had any invasive surgeries or anything?
no, but how would I know? I don't leave scars.
I mean,
How- did you have
remember
any
going to the
in-
hospital? That's what I mean.
No, that's what I'm saying. My head is killing me, and it's like I remember being here before.
It's a memory suppressor.
No, I was dragged, and he starts running. He's like towards the. He's like, I remember I was dragged through these corridors, and then he
Wait.
gets to
Wait,
the.
let him fall. Let's see where he goes.
He gets back to the threshold. And it's like,
Oh, now he wants to go back to that. Now he wants to go back to that
This
after
is-
like being disassembled.
just will you listen? It's a suppressor, but it also
Absorbs.
yeah, no, it absorbs, but it also supposed to. And he grabs it. He's like, I'm not strong enough. You, tiger spider,
Okay.
start turn it. No, he's like, turn it upside down.
Okay.
Turn the threshold.
Yeah.
Do you need me to roll or something?
Roll freak. It is insanely heavy.
Got it? Q. Where's my thing? Right. No powers. Uh-huh. Where did it go? 11.
11, definite success. As you turn it, it unlocks and seems to open a massive wall. The wall itself seems to unclink and open, slide away. As it slides away, you guys see as lights come on, and you find yourself in a whole other lab that seems to be kept here. But what's crazier is that you see they are lined with cylinders that have some kind of biotic fluid floating in them, and in each of them you see various faceless beings that are seemingly being grown. But what's the craziest of all of that is, as you, Tiger Spider, who's currently standing in the front, are standing there, you look in, and looking back at you, staring right at you, is you.
What?
And that's where we will stop for the day, as we pick up next week at issue 3 of The Masks Meets the Boys.
What?
Oh boy.
I'm not going to make it to dinner with Mum, am I?
It seems like a very unlikely possibility, but hey, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today. Before we hop off stream, just a reminder: we're looking for people to stream with us on this very Twitch channel.
Twitch channel.
So if you're interested in doing that, make sure you sign up, and I'll drop the link in the chat again. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, and
And
we'll see you next.
see you
episode.
next week. Bye.
Bye.